Hey, what's up everyone? GGTV here with week 2 of our Disturbed month. We are starting the week off with the Disturbed pack number 2. The last pack was pretty darn good, with fun charts for all the instruments. Can this pack hold up to it though? Let's find out. Our first song is Meaning of Life, which starts with a semi-fast hi-hat roll on the drums. I honestly think there is something wrong with my yellow cymbal, since it seems like I can't do those types of rolls anymore without missing from time to time. The roll doesn't last super long though. It then starts a slow 2-hit beat on a hi-hat, with 4 pedal kicks per beat, with 2 of them being fast double strokes. This is the main beat of this chart, and it can get repetitive after a while, even though it's pretty tough as well. The chorus is a blue tom 8-hit beat, with some rolling on the tom from time to time and some short continuous pedaling. There is a bridge after the second chorus, where you get a slow 4-hit beat with some tempo changes, and simpler but fun pedaling, as well as some extra hits on the snare between the hi-hat hits. This beat also turns into the same beat on the green cymbal a bit into it. There are some more rolling on the hi-hat, as well as some short snare roll fills coming throughout the song. So it's not the most repetitive chart ever, but it's not variable with the beats. The main beat of the song can get a little bit too repetitive for my liking, even though it's also pretty fun, and that's why I give the drum chart a 6 out of 10. The bass chart starts with 2 green notes drums, then you get a medium long break before 2 new green notes drums. After that you get a mix of normal and blast drumming on the green note, as well as some single note changes and hammer-ons. This riff is pretty fun if you're good with mixing the normal and the blast drumming together. There are a lot of breaks in this song though. The chorus is a mix of single note changes and sustains, which was simpler but still fun. Just like the drum chart, the verse riff is really repetitive, and it kinda get a little bit boring after playing it for a while. After the second chorus you get some different strumming on the green note though, with a few single note changes here and there. Overall this song is pretty repetitive, and because of that I can't give it a higher score than a 5 out of 10. The guitar chart starts the same way as the bass chart, with that the last green note is a chord now. The repetitive riff is back, just with some hard chord changes instead of the single note changes. The chorus is more or less the same, just with some chords thrown into the mix. The beginning of the chorus is the only difference really, which used to be just a break in the bass chart. Now it's a mix of hammer-ons and single note changes. The section after the second chorus was actually more fun on bass. It starts with a really long chord sustain, then it becomes a mix of blast and normal chord strumming, and that's pretty much it. The section after the second chorus is the only part that isn't a little bit better than the bass chart, but it's still super repetitive even though the riffs are fun. I give the guitar chart a 5.5 out of 10. This pack started out pretty average, which is not up to the standards of the other Disturbed songs. The drum chart is the best chart in my opinion, while the bass and guitar chart is still good, but also very repetitive. I give Meaning of Life by Disturbed a total score of above average 5.5 out of 10. The second song of the pack is The Game, and this song is a lot less repetitive than the last song. It starts with kicks only on the drums, and after a while you will get some blue ride cymbal hits between the pedaling, before the bridge sections that are usually before the chorus starts. The bridge beat is a slow 2-hit beat on a hi-hat, with some simple but fun pedal kicks, and some blue and green cymbal hits on the snare hits. The verse is a semi-fast 4-hit beat, with pedal kicks on every other hit. There is also some extra snare hits between the hi-hat, as well as some hits on the blue hi-hat opener here. The chorus is the same 2-hit beat as the bridge, just with a lot more and tougher pedaling. I personally like this beat best of all the beats in this song, but it can be a little bit hard on the leg if you are a new expert player, so have that in mind before you play this on expert. The second chorus ends with a hi-hat roll, with a lot of hits on the blue and green cymbal. I really like this beat when I can get into it, when my cymbals aren't missing notes. After that it becomes a beat on the blue and green cymbals, with some weird rolling on the toms, that you need to double stroke on your left and right stick. When you get the hang of it, you will love it though, and the beat will turn into a 4-hit beat on a hi-hat before the last chorus. Overall this song is super enjoyable on drums, if you're good enough. It's not repetitive at all and I do recommend you to check it out. I give the drum shot a 8 out of 10. The bass chart starts with a 19 measure weight, before a mix of slow strumming on the green note, hammer-ons and blast strumming starts. This is also the bridge before the chorus. The verse is also a mix of normal and blast strumming on the red note, with some changes and hammer-ons on the blue note as well. The chorus is just single strumming and 3-note blast strumming on the green note, and nothing else. Yeah, this chorus is pretty boring, and after the second chorus you get the 8 measure weight, which doesn't make things any better. After the break, however, you get a good mix of blast strumming, single note changes and hammer-ons, which was very fun. Without the fun bridge and the section after a break, this chart will not be much to brag about, but with it I give this chart a 6 out of 10. The guitar chart is actually worse than the bass chart. It starts with a 7 measure weight, before some slow strumming with breaks. The intro and the bridge riff is more or less the same as the bass chart, just adding chords. The first verse is just one long chord sustain, and nothing else. The second verse adds some of the same single note strumming from the beginning of the song. The chorus is the same as the bass chart, just with chords being instead of the single notes. After the second chorus there is a short break, before a mix of single notes and chords with sustains and hammer-ons. Overall this chart is not anything to brag over. It's okay, but nothing better. I give the guitar chart a 4.5 out of 10. On bass and drums this song is solid or better, but the guitar players should probably look elsewhere if they want a fun chart. I give the Game by Disturbed a total score of a solid 6.2 out of 10. The pack's last song is Voices, and on drums this song starts out with a pretty tough slow 2-hit beat, with double and triple strokes on the kick between the hits. It then starts the verse, which is the same fast 4-hit beat on the green cymbal, with some single and double strokes on the kick pedal. The second part of the verse is the same beat, just on the hi-hat. I must say all the beats in this song is just super enjoyable, if you're good enough with the double strokes on the kick pedals. The chorus is also very fun to play, with this semi-fast 4-hit beat on the blue right cymbal, that also got some extra hits on the yellow cymbal on some of the right cymbal hits, with some triple taps and 5-hit rolls. The intro beat returns after each chorus, and after the second chorus you will get a slow 4-hit beat on the green cymbal, with a lot of extra snare hits and fun pedaling. There is also some very fun feels going throughout the whole song. Some of them are a little bit hard though, which is rolls with tempo changes. But overall this is the most fun drum chart of this pack. Even if it's a little bit more repetitive than the game, it's still a blast to play. I give the drum chart a 8.5 out of 10. The bass chart starts with a mix of single note, fast 2-note strumming, and a few hammer-ons at the end of them before short breaks. This also returns after each chorus. The verse starts with some fast but fun hammer-ons and single note changes, with a single note with one hammer-on at the end of them after that. The chorus is a mix of 3-note fast strumming, normal strumming, and some single note changes with sustains and some tough but fun hammer-ons. After the second chorus you will get some slow single note changes, with short sustains on most of them before a short break. And then you get a mix of single notes and hammer-ons. This is the best bass chart of this pack for sure. It doesn't have one dull riff in the whole song, which is more than I can say about the two other songs. I give the bass chart a 7.5 out of 10. The guitar chart starts with some short and medium long chord changes, before a very hard verse begins. I just have to say that this verse was hell for me, but I do see better players really enjoy it. It's 2 to 3 fast chord changes with short breaks between them, which for some reason I struggle hard with. This will make your fingers very tired, if you're not used to these kinds of riffs. There is some parts of the verse that is a much easier riff though, and it's very similar to the bass chart, just with different and more hammer-ons. But it does go back to the normal riff after a while. The chorus is a mix of blast and normal chord strumming, with some of them having short sustains and chord hammer-ons. After the second chorus you get some slow chord changes, with most of them having short sustains, which was actually pretty fun. Overall this song is not repetitive at all, and if you are good enough with fast chord changes you will love this song, but I do recommend you to be a pretty good player to play this on expert. I give the guitar shot a 7 out of 10, because unless you're very good with the chord changes you will struggle hard here and not enjoy it much. This is the best song of the pack on all the instruments for sure, and it even almost holds up the standards of the last pack. I do recommend guitar players to be very good to try this on expert though. I give Voices by Disturbed a total score of a great 7.7 out of 10. This pack sadly doesn't hold up to the first pack, but it's not bad by any stretch. I would recommend you to buy the first pack before buying this one though. The best song for sure is Voices, but all the songs are solid or better on drums, so if you are a drummer, then I would recommend this whole pack. I give the Dessert pack number 2 a total score of a very good 6.5 out of 10. But that's all for me today. Make sure to like, share and subscribe as always for more open content, and to show your support of course. Also show us your thoughts of this DLC pack in the comments, and check out our full Disturbed month playlist here. See you next time with a review of the single Stupefy.